Greetings, lords and ladies, Kaiser here, and welcome to another episode of our Mount & Blade: A World of Ice and Fire campaign. First and foremost, a quick disclaimer. If at any point during this video you feel that perhaps my voice is getting a little bit low, perhaps there's not as much energy as usual, it is because I am pretty darn tired, and I apologize in advance for that. With the reemergence of the virus pretty much everywhere, and while borders closing down yet again, of course, layoffs are coming as well. And in my workplace, that is no different. And guess who gets the quote-unquote privilege of getting to work a little bit more to cover those? That's right, me. Right here. Me. Though I guess I can't really complain, at least I still have a job, so I will stop that little rant right there. But yeah, essentially I've been doing even extra work, even additionally on top of the extra work that I was doing before as well, and it just left me completely tired, which is also the reason why videos have been coming out a little bit slower yet again, despite the fact that I have been trying to make videos at least like... I'm trying to make them a video per day, but as you can see, I am not exactly succeeding in that. But with that in mind, I want to at least be able to put out a video every 2 days, so despite me being kind of tired right now after a day of work, I am here. And I have been a good Kaiser! If we look right here, voila! 174,000 silver stags. As you can imagine, this took quite a while to actually do. So yeah, I've been a good Kaiser. I've been grinding through the melee fights and whatnot. Actually, I've been grinding through the melee fights to the point where I've actually increased our level by 2 points. So we're immediately going to be putting both of those into Charisma. We're gonna be putting another one into Sailing Master, and I'm actually considering putting yet another one there. But on the other hand, I'm kind of also thinking that perhaps we keep this point as is, and once we do gain another level, we immediately have a point to put both in Leadership and Persuasion. Persuasion sounds pretty good to have as well. Or we could just put another point into Sailing Master and never have to worry about the amount of ships and units that we can actually ferry across the world. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And as you can see, I have been increasing our archery skill quite a lot as well. One-handed weapons are now at 400 thanks to our Valyrian steel sword that I keep using in our fights, as well as the archery. Now, what do we put the rest of the points in? I'm thinking we just put them into polearms. Perhaps 1 point into two-handed weapons, just in case. Now, I have been thinking... regarding the two Valyrian swords that we've been that I asked you guys to give me your opinion on. Granted, this Valyrian longsword actually does give us a little bit more damage than the other one, but the other one also gives us a little bit more range, which, you know, or rather weapon reach, which, you know, when you think about it, when you're on horseback, reach does mean quite a lot. So we're actually going to be talking to Sirio Forel. We're going to take our Valyrian longsword back, and we're actually going to give him this Valyrian longsword. Honestly, it looks like it looks a lot more like a rapier than the longsword that we're going to be keeping. So I think he's going to be much more used to that one. Obsidian arrows, right, I kind of forgot about those, kind of forgot we had them. Podrick is also ready to upgrade. Let us see, what can we do with him? Well, we're certainly going to be putting points into intelligence, and after that, we will be going into some more medicine. Medicine. I mean, we could also go into power draw, make him a little bit more useful as an archer, considering he is going to be our secondary medic, which means that we will need him to be somewhere in the back. But that would just mean that it'll take even longer for him to actually start getting points into any medicine, so let's just do that. Let's see, which one... Actually, I was gonna ask, which one do you find the most important? Wound treatment, surgery, or first aid? I certainly appreciate surgery the most, because each point to this skill gives a 4% chance that a mortally struck party member will be wounded rather than killed, and considering just how friggin' expensive the leveling up of units and training of units is, that certainly sounds like that would come in handy the most. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to increase your archery skill. Equipment, you don't actually have a bow yet, now do ya? So we're gonna have to give you one of those. We're gonna have to click now, hit right back in there, and now we do two things. One, stroll through town and get the second Valyrian steel sword. The second, we're gonna head to the inn. Why do I have the feeling that it would be faster if we actually went to the castle and then walked about from there? But oh well. Wait, if we're making Poda an archer, we can actually take the horse away from him and put the horse into somebody else's hands. Sounds good! Alrighty, sir. Tregilo? Come on. I wish to... am I not gonna be... there we go. Valyrian steel. Okay, take it. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That's 90k. That is 90k right there. Wait, Gendry Braun. Wait, Poda doesn't have a horse. What am I talking about? For whatever reason, I thought that Gendry was actually Poda over here. Alrighty. Anything useful here? Sir Ilfur the Penniless. Yeah, you can stay here, don't worry. Avoid eye contact! What do you want? How are you? You were not born in this. I'm trying to remember... which, very good, but I must, yeah, you shot the maid for 2 beers, alrighty, okay. All Unsullied are slaves and can be, holy damn, I am sorry about that one. That was my phone. Very, very professional, yeah, I've been having to actually have it, on, not on silent, but the other thing, on loud, just in case anybody calls me, needs me. All Unsullied are slaves and can be castrated. I would like to hire someone solid. Remember, I was merely curious. Sure, take the money. I'm eager to see them in battle. There we go. And just like that. Just like that. We now have... where are they? 75 Unsullied. That's right, because we lost like 20 of them in the unsuccessful siege back there. At any rate, with 75 Unsullied, we are now left with about 9k, because yeah, I played through a little bit more, grinded a little bit more, in order to be able to, you know, have at least a little bit of money for food and such, and usually, you know, oh wow, that looks like a cleaver of some sort. Does even less damage than our current one, though apparently it's better with... its damage is better when thrusting. There, I can speak. Weapon reach, speed rating. So the speed rating is also pretty good. So who do we give this third Valyrian longsword to? Somebody that'll actually manage to use it. Perhaps Braun. Braun is pretty good. I'm gonna be selling these. Day old, 2 days old chicken. Day old goat meat. Food. From your food, we do not have oryx meat. We have pork. We have pork. I'll take some cheese. How are we doing on grain? 3 sacks. I'll take 1 more. But what I want to do is actually head to the arms merchant and get a short bow. Not a bent one, though, if at all possible. Well, that's the best you got, huh? Alright, well, I guess we'll just leave. Head to Kylos' ships, perhaps stop by in Lorath to see if they have any better bows. For our... You see a smile shining, thinking it'd be something of use, it turns out to be a worthless piece of metal. But what is that piece of metal? Do I get it in my inventory, or I do not get it into my inventory? Okie doke. Oh, hey, we were 1 day away from this. Well, I feel like I spent way too much time grinding through that, but it's fine, it's fine. And as I was gonna say, like, those of you who know me know that I do grind quite a lot in these games, but usually the way I would grind is essentially just go to all of the different locations, do as many tournaments as possible, etc, etc. Pass by them, we're definitely not eating magic shrooms. But the thing is, usually I am not limited as far as time goes. When you have an impending doomsday invasion like you have in this mod, though, you're kind of forced not to just, you know, waste time going about doing stuff. It's, if you have the time and the energy and the will, I suppose, it's definitely a good idea to also just grind in place. Now, like I said, I usually just put something on my secondary, we keep finding our old dudes, don't we? Unless you recruit, okay. Arms merchant, masterwork short bow, strong short bow. This one takes ooh, I mean, it looks good. It definitely looks good. I'm gonna be taking that and give this to Pode. Goat meat, dried meat, 2 days old, smelling chicken. We definitely need to smoke the chicken. We definitely need to smoke a chicken. Inventory, no, not inventory. Party. Podrick, you are... Oh, you do have a horse! Or rather, donkey. You're now in the... No, a horse, what? You're now in the archer group, so I'll see your equipment, take your saddle horse, and give you a short bow instead of that dagger. Now, who does not have a horse? Sirio Forel does not have a horse. Would you be good on horseback? Wait, tell me about your skills. How good is your riding? 0. You're more of an infantryman, aren't you? Braun... Wait, Mia, I guess I could talk to you and just take the donkey away from you, give you an actual horse. Like so... Somebody actually mentioned that apparently Mia Stone and Gendry are related, and that's why it was not... that's why she had, like, that, message about him in the previous episode. And yes, I did not yet read all of the books, I did not watch the entire series, so that was a little bit of a surprise to me. But it makes sense. It makes sense for her to say those things then. I guess, do we... I'll give the donkey to Kurleket, because why not? Kurleket. Speaking of Kurleket, you are now a cavalry unit, or rather a donkey unit, I suppose. Thieves. Sure, we'll put 2 into bandits, why not? Brigands, outlaw poachers. I mean, we do have the money now. We didn't earlier. Finger dancer. Sure, we'll do that. Northern footman. Northern men-at-arms is what we would want you to be. Oh boy. Yeah, we don't have enough money to upgrade all of these, though. Ironborn marauders. Dragonstone men-at-arms. These are pretty cheap. That's not cheap. That's also not cheap. That's even less cheap. That's the least cheap. Oh boy. Gendry, let's talk, boy. Let us talk. Tracking and whatnot, that is... oh, it's intelligence-based, okay. I forgot about that, so yeah. Points into intelligence and start going into tracking. Though tracking and spotting, those are your 2 things that we want you to go into. So spotting you already have a point in, tracking you have 0 points in. Which one's more important? Which one do we like more? Party seeing range is decreased by 10%, or tracks become more informative. Honestly, I'd appreciate the spotting more. And let's see, we'll give you like a mix of these 2. There, pole arms and one-handed weapons. Alrighty, I think we're done. Thank you, Lorath. Leave. Oh, I can't leave, right, I would need to sail. Sail from port. So what are the chances that there's still stuff going on in the north? Are we still on a warpath? And by us, I of course mean the Dragonstone. Hornwood is not under siege. Carhold is not under siege. Dreadfort is not under siege. Nothing really is under siege. Ramsgate, Old Castle, White Harbor, we still have all of those under our control. Servan is now in the hands of the Iron Islands. The Rills, Baraton, and Goldgrass, as well as Moat Cailin, are all under the control of the Westerlands. So, if not for the fact that the North had already pretty much conquered, well, the North, they'd be in a pretty bad spot right now. Let's see, where do we want to go? I think I actually want to head to Bravos real quick. Check out if there's any news about any tournaments or anything going on as well, because we might as well get some more money while waiting around for another campaign to start. Visit the battlegrounds. And there was news of tournaments in Black Castle and whatnot. What to see? Tournaments in Lannisport, Ashefa, and Highgarden. Okay. Nope, I keep clicking. So how do I do this now? Because if I click on Bravos, nothing happens, so I have to... Okay, I actually have to try and move out on foot. Raiders. Raider you. Okay, so now that we're attacking these raiders, I'm just wondering, like, considering we literally are fighting under the legs of the Colossus, are we gonna see the Colossus on the battle map? I wonder. Board the enemy. Let's go. Let us go. Move out. Is our other ship also moving? It is. Kind of missing some sails, honestly, but hey. Dornish medium spearman fell unconscious. Bandit fell unconscious. Unsullied fell unconscious. Why are you guys falling unconscious? What the hell is going on? Did they just bug into the wall and, like, suffocate or something? Oh god, that... Wait, why isn't that one moving? I guess it doesn't have enough units or something. At any rate, let's get closer. Bows out. They definitely have oh god, we're still that far away? I will say, though, that is a beautiful sunset. That is certainly a beautiful sunset. Okay, so they're all going on to our second ship. So let's just get closer to it, possibly prevent them from being overrun too hard. Wait, an unsullied unit already killed somebody. Okay, so were we getting on this ship or on that? Oh, we're getting on that. Wait, which ship are we getting on? On this one. Got it. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna start firing. And get fired at. Yep, just like that. Did I just shoot my own dude? Okay, so who's getting... Are we getting hooked onto them, or are they getting hooked onto us, or are they getting hooked onto the other ship? Somebody's getting hooked on something. I think we're getting hooked to them. Get over here. Come on. That's right, I can go through shields. Damn, okay. And in the end, I actually don't even get the kill. Got that one, though. Brigand killed by bandit leader. Please don't die. Please don't die. Bandit leader, please do not die. We gained 2 renown. That's pretty good. We're going to be taking the prisoners. As we've noticed, prisoners apparently do not count on to the boat population, which is pretty good. Where actually is he? Where is our bandit leader? There he is. I really need him to survive so that we can make him into a sellsword captain. Can we actually smoke stuff while on water? Let's see. Or can we stop somewhere? We can head to the natural harbor, perhaps. Leave. Yeah, okay. Natural harbor, take a walk around. No! Leave. landing point. Fine, we'll leave here. Okay, camp. Options, more, smoke. Smoked chicken. Got items, sausages. Really? Is that how that works? Lost item. We lost both of our chickens though, but we got some sausages. I think we need to also smoke the pork because I'm definitely gonna forget before long. No, not visit my camp. Oh, wait. This is not a lot of units. We definitely have more. Let's just exit. Let us exit. Options and smoke our pork. We're getting sausages again. Interesting. So not dried meat, but hey. Also, why does it keep offering me to smoke pork? We don't really have any more pork. And Auric, from what I know, actually counts as beef. So what is going on there? More? Smoke. Okay, so now there's only beef. That was weird. That was certainly weird. Okay, but I still think we're heading to Eastwatch. We may bump into a Northern Lord. We may not. But I am eager to get myself some more Rangers. Hornwood has been besieged by Lord Axel Foreign. Well, hello. Yeah, I mean, we're actually heading in that direction right now, I guess. Can we actually go up the river? I wonder. That would be pretty cool if we could. Well, let's see if we can. Severe weather has damaged the Brightfish cog. Okay, can we head there? Just come in by ship. Ships. We can! It is sailable! Nice! But where's... there's one landing point. Can we... Okay, yeah, we can. Come on, there's gotta be a landing point somewhere over here. There it is. Boom! Oh, we're on the other side of the river? Sure. Sure, why not? How are we doing on our morale? Morale is good. Morale is good. Okay. How are we doing on our... Not really food, but... the food that I don't want to... It's day-old Auric meat. And we're actually... I think we're actually gonna manage to eat all of it. We're on 67 out of 150, so... That's good. Alrighty, so where's Lord Axel Florent? Sir Lomas... Sir Rickard or Richard Morrigan? There are two of you. That's Lord Axel Florent. There we go. And last time we didn't manage to do this quest because we were doing quite a bit of other things. Oh, hey, they would actually join on my side? Does not come to your aid. Interesting. I did not expect that this would happen, but okay. Alright, so we finished this. We trust you'll do what is necessary to support our campaign. I don't require you to remain close at hand, and I won't count it against you if you believe that your forces would be better use elsewhere. But if you do choose to remain with me, sure, I think we choose to remain with you. Unless you give me something else to do. So let's just accompany. Speed through things. Let me see. A single rider, poor and unarmed, approaches your party, intercepted by your men. He presents himself as a traveling troubadour. Grant such permission to the troubadour and fill the men's pockets with gold. This is gonna do a renown, right? Yeah, okay. It does good on a renown. Lord Axel Ford wishes to speak. I hear battles going on somewhere, but I'm not sure where. We're sorely lacking on information, and I simply... Okay, so we need to scout Last River, Beaver's Dam, and Long Lake. Wait. Where is that? Last River? Beaver's Dam, Long Lake. Okay. I'm just thinking we do have to be somewhat careful. Have 253 units, granted, but... Wait, the Dreadfort is barely defended. Look at that. 182. We definitely need to continue this campaign and take that as well. Okay, so Last River is scouted. Good. I say we go to Long Lake first, then Beaver's Dam, and just on our way back. 10 obsidian added in the mines. Good. Okay, Long Lake is scouted. Beaver's Dam. The Iron Islands and Dragons now have concluded a non-aggression pact with each other. Okay, so we're done with the mission. So let's just... Wait, you're inside already? No! Wait, what I am gonna do before I forget. We're actually gonna move our Unsullied... Why did I think that that's the move down? Why? I literally just got rid of one of the best units in the game. If you face-bombed, know that I did as well, and I am extremely sorry for that. Oh god. Let's go into Outrider. Good god, Can you feel the cringe? Can you feel the cringe in my voice for what I just did? By the way, Lord Axel, why are you in battle? Wait, so I moved them down, right? Yeah. I moved them down because I don't want to lose all of them in the battles. I think we should also move down... Basically, we should move down all of the units that we don't want to lose. So I'm gonna move these guys down. Riverlands Trackers move down. Knights, Cavalry, Tiger Cloak Archers, those are fine. Ranger, yes, move down. I just wanna... Because from what I know, basically the game puts in as many of the units on top as it can. It will randomly just put Unsullied into the battle as well, but I'm trying to decrease the chance of that happening as much as possible. And we're definitely moving this guy down as well. By the way, still nobody has answered whether there's still the bug where essentially patrol companies led by sellsword captains don't join you in your siege battles. If somebody could please answer that, I would be so appreciative. Because if I go through all of the trouble and make this guy like the leader of one of our companies, essentially the leader of one of our patrols, just to be disappointed that the guy is not joining in our battles, that's gonna suck. That is going to suck. Very, very hard. Okay, so let's head to Hornwood. Are we actually... Okay, so that was anticlimactic as hell. Why did the guy send me away from the siege battle? Told me to go and scout things, and apparently we're done. Oh god, you guys lost a whole lot of units, didn't you? Lord Axel Florent, may I have a word with you. Not that it's gonna do anything, but... Let's just head on back onto the ships, because I'm pretty sure that with an army this small, we are not continuing our campaign upwards. Towards the north, towards Tretford, perhaps. Traveling to Moat Cailin. Where are you traveling to Moat Cailin? That's not ours. Let's just get on the ships. Start heading back down. Baraton has been besieged by Lord Rickard Karstark of the north. Okay, so they're gonna try to take that back. Good luck with that. Sincerely, good luck with that. Do we... I'm thinking right now, is it actually safe for me to leave my ships like in White Harbor or close to Old Castle or something? Or can I even leave our ships around here? Granted, we do have plenty of units, but I would rather not randomly lose my ships by not being able to get to them thanks to, I don't know, suddenly being surrounded by the Vale if we happen to go to war with them. That would kind of suck. Or... for that matter, if we went to war with the Westerlands. Which I'm still amazed we're not doing. Yeah, we need to head into port first. Then we can fight those guys. How are we doing on food? We're actually gobbling food down pretty quickly. Smelling orc meat. Wait, with that much meat... Can I actually... Will it do something? No, we just lost the item. It didn't do anything. Alright. Should have just kept it. The 7 units would still probably have fed our units for a little while. There's not much food in here, interestingly enough. Literally just bread and that's it. Okay, well, we are selling the cracked stuff, the crack-plated armor. That looks like pretty good armor. I'm actually gonna have to check if any of our guys would perhaps like this. I'm sorry that this episode is kind of anticlimactic. I was hoping we at least do the Hornwood battle, though granted perhaps as an auto-calculated battle, but still. But we didn't even take part in it. 32-11. 38-8. Technically speaking, it's still better. So I'm just gonna give you that. Both are medium armor. Okay, you're welcome, Sirio. Gendry, 24-11. 32-11. Shoes are fine. Bron. 28-13. Yeah, no. Okay, so 24-11. Anything under that would actually be necessary for us to give it to them. 32-11. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Do I give you something else? Like another weapon, or is the arming sword... I mean, I guess the arming sword is fine. Unless you would like to thrust something. Sure. Podrick, you seem like you don't exactly have the best stuff. And I was right, but it's not much better, but hey. Silva, same goes for you. Oh, I misclicked there. 23-11, 23-11, same thing. Val, 27-11. Nope. Daisy, 36-16. That's pretty darn strong, actually. 24-11, no. And Dirk, the last one. 25-11. Alright, yeah, I think we're done. I think we're fine. Everything else can be sold. Except for the... Of course, oh god, can you imagine me accidentally misclicking and selling our Valyrian steel sword? I would kill myself if I actually did that after all the trouble I went through to get it. Okay, I'm thinking we might actually... Why not? We're actually going to be traveling by ship anyway, so... let's see, where do we usually sell this stuff? Either in Salt Pans, Maidenpool, Duskendale, King's Landing. So let's just get on the ships, get to Duskendale. Perhaps, just perhaps, we might be called for another campaign. Hopefully a little bit more successfully. Next time I'm just not gonna go and scout, because usually, just remember how long it took for Banefort to be taken. Remember how long we were actually waiting for those guys to go and siege it down, and they didn't do anything. I was kind of expecting, like, okay, I wasn't expecting Horwund to immediately be, or rather to take like 2 weeks or something to siege down, you know, but I did not expect, Lord Axel Florin to go in there after like 2 or 3 days, or whatever, however long it was. Already, I'm just gonna do that so that we're recentered on our characters. The troops will be happier with, yeah, they'd be happier with a lot of stuff, wouldn't they? Lack of rest, right, we haven't rested a single time in this episode, actually. Kurleket. I said, no, party is what I'm clicking. What are you doing, game? Kurleket. Kurleket. I forgot what we said you would be. We said you would be a looter. Still agility, right? Yes. Okay, so looting. Boom. 1 point. Hell yeah. And we'll give you a mix of these three just because. Unsullied. How many are ready to upgrade? 1. Okay. Riverlands Archer. Outrider. Warrior, that's fine. Robber Knights. Those are pretty expensive, huh? Into Brigands. No. 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 Okay, that's gonna be it. I mean, we're nearing a week again, right? So we're gonna be able to... upgrade some more of these guys after we get the weekly budget. Or after we do this hopefully successful sale. Ooh, we're running low on food. We are eating a lot. What the hell? Did not I mean, granted, we have an army of almost 300 units. Sure. Okay, but the furs are certainly catching quite a nice price. But at this point, considering how well it's selling, I don't think we go under 500. So let's check out Duskendale. Rosby is where the thing is being held. Why are you losing morale as we go? Come on. There, can I actually... no, I think that's as much as we'll sell. Just leave and head to Rosby. Let's see if we can perhaps, hopefully, visit the Lord's Hall. And again, nothing but men! Where are your females? We're never gonna marry at this rate. Like, unless we literally start searching for a specific person and just start somehow showering them with our affection without seeming weird or freaky or, you know, anything of that sort. Okay, so this episode was pretty much just a tie-in to a hopefully successful campaign in the next episode? Maybe? Hopefully? I mean, I'm kind of sad that we didn't get to be a part of the Hornwood thing, though considering how many units our lords actually lost. Except for Axel Florent, he marched out of there with like 300 units, so I'm not sure who actually put their units as the garrison into Hornwood. Perhaps the guy that actually only had 30 more additional units. But I was kind of hoping that we would at least continue towards Dreadfort, considering it literally had 180 units. We may or may not get somebody to actually do that. I mean, there are quite a few lords in Rosby right now, most of whom have over 300 units, so we could actually ask them to perhaps follow us. Though that's probably not going to be successful, but we might hint to them that perhaps Dreadfort would be a good target. At any rate, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you guys next time, and until then, as always, Ad Gloriam.